Hello friends, we're back in the shop and today we will do something a little bit different, something I didn't do before, but it has been on my to-do list for some time. Now, with some friends, we are starting this, monthly hanging out, and the next one is this January, where we will cook goulash at my archery shooting range. And I was thinking to make it a little bit more fun to also throw knives, but we don't have throwing knives, so I was thinking to make them. It's been, as I said, on my to-do list for some time, and now I have a concrete reason why to make it. I did a little bit of research and I came upon a really great webpage where they explain many aspects of the throwing knives, like why certain shapes, size, like width, thickness, weight, length. So I decided to use my 26C3. This is in 5 millimeters. I might also use 4.5. I don't know. I will probably use this one. It's a little bit thicker. I was thinking about 3.5, but then as I was researching, I saw that it is most of the throwing knives, the real good ones, or the ones with certain sense, are mostly 4.8 millimeters onwards. So let's go like that. What we will do, the length of those knives is typically, not typically, can go up to 36 centimeters, but as my stock is, let's say, 62.4, I will go somewhere in the middle and it will be long enough, I think. I figured out also certain facts based on that page about the knife throwing, and I understand why I had some issues with throwing knives, because I was throwing mostly knives that were too small. And also now it makes sense when I see the guys like, I don't know, probably Adam Cheladin. He's really great at knife throwing. I see he's using knives that are bigger. What I'm doing now is I'm looking for my 4.5 millimeter steel, because I realized I want to make a couple of knives, 4 of them or even more, and I don't have that much of the 5 millimeters, so I will instead use the 4.5, which I have more, but even that I don't have that much. So we will measure half, I'm not sure, yeah, so this is a little bit smaller, so it will be 30 and 8, and we will just mark this, use our hacksaw and cut that in half. design time. Let's see what I can do freehand, and then I will potentially mark things a little bit. So you can see it will be something like a spearhead kind of shape. It will be a very simple design, but I think it will be an efficient one. If you are expert in throwing knives, let me know what you think of that. And we will now very fast come to the shape coming out of the grinder. Shape is there. I would say it's relatively symmetrical, not completely. So let's see what we do now. I'll just clean it up so I can see it from both sides. And have a feed and get a feel if it's, let's say, relatively symmetrical. I will not go into too much bother about that. I think it's decent. What I will do now is use this as a template on another piece of steel, so my blanks are never exactly the same. So also this will be a little bit different, but as long as we are, you know, somewhere in that range, it will be okay. I was thinking while I was grinding whether I should just finish one and give it a shot at the range, but then again, I'm pretty sure this will fly well. It's made in a shape that I got from a web page of the, I don't know, some sort of knife throwing association or something. We will see how that works. So I will make 4 of them, or maybe just 2, I don't know. We will see. So now you can imagine this will be very difficult to penetrate, so we'll just grind a very small bevels just to help it penetrate the target better. And by the target I mean wood, because you can see there's no tactical about this. It's big. You don't carry this with you for a tactical purposes, but it's, you know, throwing knife fun. So that's also the purpose why I'm making this. I'm quite happy with this. Relatively symmetrical. I mean, for the freehand, looks good. I just don't know if I should make it, you know, thinner. I don't want to have something really thick, as I know the penetration will not be good. But I think it will be a good starting point, and I can always come back and thin it down after I've tested it. Now all I have to do with this one is take out the edges, and this one is ready. Let's see if we can darken it a little bit. As you can see, maybe all these spots, it is because I didn't clean it up. If I would really sand it and clean it up, this would be more even, but for this is a fun stuff, so I want it to be a little bit artistic, and don't want also to waste too much time, because I also, as I mentioned, there are certain unknowns and I want to test, and it makes no sense to really spend a lot of time on polishing the blade and doing all that stuff just to figure out then at the end it's useless. So it's now more or less even. I hope you can see it. I always struggle with this stuff. And this is the one I heat treated. So we have two of them. I know now by the coloring and also, or by the tone, and also by the size, because unheat treated, unhardened is a bit smaller, so we will see.